right, so I just apply some lip balm because my lips get really dry. So just trying to apply some lip balm right before I start doing I do anything. My makeup is very, very light, very minimal. So I've just applied sunscreen as well. The sunscreen that I've been using for the last couple of months is the ANESSA Perfect UV Sunscreen in Mild Milk for sensitive skin, SPF 50. Before, I didn't like this sunscreen that much because I felt like it made my skin whiter than it should, because it does have a little bit of a white residue left over. But I think I've learned to use it now and apply it very early on before I apply my makeup, just to let it sink. And you know, once it sinks into your skin, the white residue isn't really that much anymore. I would say that this is good for someone who has, I think, before using tretinoin, I was really oily, but after using tretinoin, it helped my skin to reduce its oil production because of this skin turnover. And so my skin is not as oily. So, but now because of this skin peeling and things like that, my skin is more on the drier end. So I've learned to use products with more moisture in it, and using a lot more very light serums and things like that, and toners to help add in hydration. All right, next I'm going to be using the Amore Pacific cushion, the CC Plus, the cushion compact. It also has an SPF 50 sunscreen, but I just prefer to apply my own sunscreen on top of this. So the what is it, the pad that came with the cushion, it fell apart, and so I just got these from JUNG, a very famous Korean makeup artist. I just got these. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I just ordered the, what is it, the De Alba facial mist, and I tried it on yesterday, just to add in additional hydration to the skin. But I think I forgot to pack it with me. It's helped to add in some moisture to the face so that the skin doesn't look that dry because of the peeling. Some days my skin looks really dry and patchy because of the peeling. I'll just do a little bit of this. Sorry for this, because of also the skin peeling as well. I'm also out of my cushion, it's running out. So I'm gonna try either a new cushion or a new foundation. One thing that I need to be more mindful of is that I've been starting to apply more tretinoin on the, see, on my crow's feet, on the arms. I'm going to be 40 this year, and so more wrinkles has come about here. When I smile, here and here. So I started applying tretinoin to all these creases. So I have to be more mindful and make sure that I apply sunscreen to those areas. Next, I'm going to be using the Kosas Brow Pop and Nano. Before, I was using the Anastasia and the Benefit eyebrow pencils, but I prefer Kosas because their formula, it's a little bit more dry, on the drier end, and because of what is it, before, when I used to have oily skin a couple years ago, I sometimes those Anastasia or Benefit, they didn't stay on my eyebrows as much just because of the oils that I had. But for me, I think in general, I like the Nano, these Pop Nanos more, just because they're really thin and the pencils are really slim. So, you know, last year I was really thinking of getting my eyebrows done and getting them, what is it, microbladed, but using the Nano stroke method, where they basically draw hairs on your eyebrow to make it look natural versus like you know, just doing like your eyebrow as a whole block. Or so yeah, this one. But the person that I was looking at, the artist that I was looking at, she's in San Jose, so in the Bay Area, but it was like $600. And $600, I think the typical price right now is like $400, $450, $500, or $600. But when I had gone to Vietnam about 2 years ago, I was going to, no, a year and a half ago, I was going to get it done there, but then I didn't plan for the time appropriately, and so in the end I didn't get a chance to do it, and then I didn't do it. And I was so upset with myself because I was really looking forward to it. Because my mom, she's had her eyebrows microbladed like 30 years ago, and it's still there, but her eyebrows are very thin. But her lips, she had gotten her lips microbladed. What is it? Almost about 30 years ago. And her lip color is still the same. It's very beautiful. For blush, I ordered this, what is this, Dasique? It's a Korean brand called, and palette, cheek palette. It's called Candy Berry. I saw this, it was recommended by like a Vietnamese blogger or beauty influencer on Facebook. But it looks very powdery, so I'm not sure it would come up on my skin tone because it's very light. But the palette does look really pretty. Oop. Okay. But the thing is, I don't think I have any blush. I don't have any brushes. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, this one definitely, it would not come. Yeah, this one, I might return it just because barely anything is coming up. No, probably, yeah, I'm gonna return this just because it's very powdery, but it doesn't seem like it would, these are too white. Alright. Just a little bit of lip. Blush. This is the YSL Baby Doll Kiss and Blush. So actually this one I got off Facebook Marketplace. And it's a very like light color, even though it looks darker. I've been seeing all these Vietnamese beauty influencers Okay, so I've never really had long I've never found a really good mascara until now. So just the reason why is because of this mascara. Is, as you know, the Heroine mascara from Japan. They have these like little fibers on the mascara to help extend the length of your eyelashes. Look at this. I literally have very, very short, very straight, little tiny eyelashes, and all I did is just curl my eyelashes and then put on the mascara. This is the advanced film version with for curling and volume. I picked it up at this like Japanese beauty store in our local mall, but they have it online too. The Heroine Make Volume and Curl Mascara Advanced Film. It's so amazing because like the original Heroine mascara, it has this little micro fibers to help elongate your lashes to make them look longer, but also it helps my lashes to stay up and curl, not the whole day, but just enough. You know, I tried it on yesterday and I think it held up for a couple hours. But at least the thing with this is that it doesn't smudge as much, because the other day after I used it, you know, I was watching this something and I got so emotional and I started crying with the mascara, and then even after crying, it didn't make my eyes look like the raccoon eyes where everything was dark and falling underneath. It was very clean. So I'm so happy that I found this mascara, because it does help to give it a little bit, I don't know about volume, but it does lengthen and help to curl the eyelashes, because okay, maybe a little bit of volume, but my volume is kind of scatter, just because some are longer and some are shorter, because the other day when I was curling my eyelashes, some of them fell out. But this is fabulous. So make sure to look for the cap that has that residual like pink color at the top.